London has been hot. I mean, really hot. And so for a change of scene, and more importantly, weather, I've decided to travel 200 miles to hike alone to the highest point of Exmoor National Park. I'll also be spending the night, but I just don't know where yet. Okay, so here we are, the highest point in Exmoor National Park, and it's perfect because the sun, it was kind of overcast as I was hiking up here, and the sun has come out literally as I've got to the summit. So if I give you a bit of a guided tour, we zoom in a little bit. That's the Bristol Channel over there, and then we've got over there, that's the Bridgewater Bay. And if I come all the way around directly in front of me, as the crow flies, we have got Swansea. I may even be able to get in a bit further, and the coast of Wales just over there. Amazing. And the weather has just turned out perfect. There's such a nice drop in temperature, even from the part of Somerset where I've been staying, which is further east, but definitely cooler than London. I mean, it's probably 10 degrees cooler, and we've got a breeze here, which is just amazing. Feeling quite relaxed, but I guess I should think about where I'm going to put the tent up. Need to find a kind of non-heathery area. The issue is the ground is solid. Absolutely solid. Gonna need a drill, I think, to get the tent pegs in. It is 8:30 and I have found a spot at last, and it's not a bad one. Let's go and have a look. How about that? Not bad. And I think the colour blends in very well. This is the Lanshan 2, 3FUL. Probably my favourite tent, to be fair. Those of you that know. I've used it so much, so much all over the country, and I just absolutely love it. Only downside is there's the path, but you know, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. Actually, there was a guy that just walked past. There's hardly been anyone that's come past. There was a mountain biker, but I didn't have the tent up at that point. Then when I did put the tent up, because of the flying ants that are just were everywhere, there was a guy just going for a walk, and he just said, "Oh, nice spot for a campmate." So there we are. Managed to get the pegs in. I was quite surprised. I didn't think I would, but got the pegs in about halfway. Managed to avoid the heather just about. That guy line just goes over the top of the heather, and it's just pegged in over there. But I am not actually pitched on any of the heather at all. So it's, yeah, I think it's a bit, at the moment, I'd say it's a perfect spot. Been a bit buggy around here, but there is a breeze, so I think that breeze is moving them on, and I've sort of been using the smidge spray as well that I used earlier in the forest. So it is about 9:20 and I am starving and really want to eat, but I can't just yet because about half an hour ago a large group of people went past my tent to go and look at the sunset on the hill. And they're on their way back slowly, and I don't really want them to see me cooking outside my tent. So I'm kind of waiting for them to come down the hill, get back to wherever they're going back to, their cars, and then I can get my food on. The good news is the beer, the warm beer, is not warm anymore. Well, it's less warm, so I think I'm going to have that. So food-wise, we're going Spanish tonight. So I got some Paella style pre-cooked rice, boil in the bag style. So we're going to just heat that up in some hot water. And I've got some Mattison's smoked sausage that I'm going to chop up and sort of add to it. And if there's not enough room in it, then I'll just eat the rest of it probably. And if I'm still hungry, and I'm actually quite hungry tonight, if I'm still hungry, I raided my hiking supplies box at home, and I've got a slightly out of date but okay still to eat Dolmio Classic meatballs fusilli pasta. These are really good actually. If you haven't tried these are worth investigating. Save some money, save a lot of money. I think they're about £2.50, which is a lot less than the brands that will cost you £9. So I gathered up some rocks and I have just created a little windbreak slash safety barrier around my gas just there, because I don't want any accidents at all, and I don't have a pot stand either, so just want to be careful, absolutely careful. As we know, things that you wouldn't eat at home taste amazing when you're camping. I am comfortably full, so I'm afraid the dolmio is going back in the hiking food box in London, so it's not going to be consumed tonight. However, I am drawn to this instant hot chocolate, which I don't normally go for. I know a lot of wild campers sort of tend to always have hot chocolate before they go to bed, and I never really seem that interested in that. But I do fancy one tonight, so I'm going to treat myself to a little hot chocolate. Temperatures are dropping. It's not like hot or humid, so it feels like an appropriate pre-sleeping drink to have. Can't believe it's 11:15. Don't know where the day's gone. I'm feeling really good. It's been a nice camp so far. Something about, I think, just being 200 miles away from home. Nothing wrong in camping on your doorstep, and as you know, I'm very much an advocate of use what's available near you. But there is something, isn't there, about just investing a bit of time and distance, away from where you normally reside, and getting right away from the comfort zone and where I work and live has been really good, I think, really good for me. And I've always wanted to come to this place, to Exmoor. I've watched and read about it all my life, heard so many things, and I've always viewed it as this kind of wild, rugged, faraway place. And yeah, it's kind of living up to that expectation, I think. I think with being good with the weather's been okay. I think it can be quite an unforgiving place. In fact, I can very much imagine it being a very unforgiving place in bad weather, and not a place that you'd really want to be. But at the moment, it's okay. I've just been outside and brushed my teeth and just stood there in the darkness on the moor, and it's just really still and calm, and just feels great. Just feels nice, and like a really nice place to be. Not for everyone, but gets a thumbs up from me. I don't know whether we've got any rain coming. I saw something about some rain, but slight chance of rain in the early hours, but we will see. We'll see what happens, but I think we'll be okay. So on that note, I think I'm going to just hit the sack. So night, and see you in the morning.